You guys see the video footage of the mayor from California, her leaked audio recording, where she's talking to some other political official or something like that, saying, I just wanted you to be safe. I just wanted you out of there. The Biden administration, the president, gave me this opportunity to represent him in Ghana. So, I can't say too much if you know what I mean. This bitch knew what was happening. She knew what was going to happen in California. She knew about these fires. They knew this stuff was going to happen. They knew it. It almost seems like it was a fucking setup. If it comes out, if more information comes out pointing in the direction, more leaked video footage, whatever it may be, of this audio tape, more leaked audio recording, if you Democrats don't turn around and do the same destruction that you did when you didn't get your way the last 4 years, when you rioted and protested and everything else, you can fuck well off. They literally took your homes and shit from you. They literally fucking burnt down everything that you own and knew that something bad was going to happen before it even happened. This was an entire fucking setup for the American people. The same shit that just happened in fucking Maui. Isn't it a coincidence? You don't think that these things just randomly happen? This is absolutely utter ridiculousness. And then somebody has to take the fall for it. So now all of a sudden she's mad that while she was in Ghana, she wasn't prepped ahead of time by the police or by the fire chief to let her know how serious and how much in danger they were around that time, at what level that they were at, on how serious it was that their protection is down, that something bad could happen. So she fires the fire chief and comes up with some bullshit excuse. Well, actually, at first during an interview, a reporter called her out directly and said, hey, you had the fire chief come into your office and stuff, and rumor has it that you were gonna fire her. And she says no, she wasn't gonna fire her. Then she turned around and fires her. The fire chief spoke out publicly and said, no, we don't have the resources that we need. We don't have the manpower that we need. We don't have the money that we need to make sure everybody's safe. And putting the mayor on the spot like that, especially after everything that's happened, and her not taking the hit for the mayor by saying that, well, we weren't prepared, we have everything that we need, we just dropped the ball. That's a huge issue, because it just goes to show that that mayor was looking for somebody to take the fall. She didn't want to take any of the responsibility after cutting all the funding, all these firemen and stuff getting laid off, or not necessarily laid off, fired from their fucking jobs. The money being pulled away from the budget to make sure the communities and stuff, people are safe. Who takes the hit for that? Fire chief. Which is pretty freaking sad. I'm going to see if I can find that video record, or that audio footage, the audio leaked audio of that mayor, so you guys can hear it, and I'm going to stitch it into this. What a piece of... If this comes out, if we end up finding out that this was a setup, and we can pinpoint the fact that they knew something bad was going to happen, they just didn't know how bad it was going to happen. If you guys don't take to the streets and go to these politicians' house or do whatever it is to make them, to help them understand that what they did was wrong, but you'll protest during, over the last 4 years and burn shit down and block in courthouses and burn police stations and stuff down because bad things happening to people of color. They're literally, entire communities of people have lost everything that they've ever worked for. If you Democrats don't have that same energy, knowing that this mayor and this administration, the Biden administration, knew what was going to happen or had something to do with what happened, and figure it out on how you're going to show your voice, you guys are fucking pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And don't need to be considered for anything when it comes to your opinion on things. If you want to show that energy because of racial injustice, but you won't show that energy for literally entire communities of people that have lost everything that they've owned, of all colors and races, you're sick. You're absolutely sick. Let's see if we can find that the audio recording real quick.
In Los Angeles reveal that reporters are being told not to cover the secret recording of the Mayor Bass phone call released on Friday. In the phone call from January 4th, just 3 days before the fires, Mayor Bass preemptively defends her Ghana trip.
And just in terms of my trip, just so you know, I'm missing 2 work days. That's it.
She also sends a very cryptic message to read between the lines, whatever that means.
And hopefully you can read in between the lines. But I would just appreciate, and it's hard for me to tell you this, but hold tight. You will understand soon.
Now, in these text messages provided to Citizen Journalism Foundation within Fox 11, they read, quote, "I know the company's Fox's lawyers have had some concerns about this one and have asked us to pause. I wish it was up to me. It's an interesting tape, and I'd like to know what she's referring to." We also asked if Fox 11 can at least cover this on social media. They were informed they were barred from posting the story on social media as well. Yeah, it's both for now. We'll work to get clearance on both. Now, this recording of Mayor Karen Bass has received 6 million views on X, and residents are demanding answers about what she meant by what she was saying in this recording.